Okay, we blew it. Hello, everybody. We completely blew that one. We had a great presentation, and we spent 10 minutes talking to no one.
To each other.
So we're going to try it again.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Mondays with
Bev
and Paul.
Okay.
All right, we have a good show today.
Well, we really do.
Yeah, and now that we've had practice about what we're going to talk about, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was lovely. Thank you, and yours.
Mine was wonderful too.
Great.
And we had family around,
family and friends,
lots of food, and it's nice watching the young ones grow up.
Oh.
They're going to college now. They're becoming professionals in the field.
Wow.
So it was funny. Jenny got to be the matriarch and really watch her grandkids who just were this high a little while ago, and now they're going to college.
I
and
know.
You got, and all her kids are growing up, and
they certainly
you
are.
got a little grandson.
I got a little one still.
He's still small too, and pretty soon he'll be big.
If he's anything like his dad, he will be. He'll be huge.
He is a huge guy.
Yeah, I
know. So and also on Friday we decorated the center.
And
very nice.
It's beautiful. Yeah, we had.
You did a good job.
Really good. So thank you. You did too. We did a good job.
We'll have pictures of it next week.
Yeah.
But we did it in preparation for our holiday party coming up.
Coming up on the 10th.
The 10th. Yep. We start at 5:30 with a potluck.
Have a potluck.
And we're inviting all of you.
Yeah.
All of you out there.
All of you.
If you're here in Tucson, come join us. 5:30 here at the center. The potluck starts at 5:30. 5:30. The drinks are on the house.
Yes.
Marvelous margaritas.
Oh, Paul's
with Paul.
Margaritas.
Yes, sirree.
Ooh.
And then we have presentations. We have a gift exchange.
Yep.
And then we have dancing. We dance till the wee hours. I think that's like 9 o'clock.
We're exhausted by 9. We're getting older too.
So come join us. We have a heck of a good time.
Yeah,
so
it's wonderful.
All right, so let's start today. Today we're going to share about the DreamCatcher first.
DreamCatcher.
Yes.
Yes. We're so honored to be a part of this global project that began really envisioned by Lorraine Mills, and it's a 2011-2012 global DreamCatcher project. So we are, it's with us now, hanging on one of our walls in the center, and
every week
very
we
happy to be.
choose somebody and put their picture in the middle.
Right.
And this week we have Jane Merrifield-Beecher.
A great friend of BioTouch. She's a great supporter and a long
time. 2001.
She's
been here.
Yeah.
Yes, she has been so supportive of the work here. She's also part of a fibromyalgia group and a Lyme disease group. She helps coordinate those, and she's actually had us come and present to their groups.
Well, not only that, Jane was the first speaker at our workshop.
That's true. At our workshop, she gave a wonderful presentation, and we didn't know how to use the video yet, so we didn't get that. We'll have her come back. And she loves BioTouch.
Oh my goodness! I know it's really wonderful because she will come in. I have the privilege and honor of working with her, and she'll come in and say, "Oh my goodness, I need BioTouch so bad today." And at the end of the session, she's like, "Oh, thank you. It just changes your everything. It not just your body, but your whole." Perception of yourself, and it just relaxes you and makes you feel loved and cared for, and that's really
loved and cared for.
Yeah, so it's wonderful.
So we'll talk about that as we move into our preface, and we're just again Jane Merrifield-Beecher, and we thank you very much, and we hope you feel lots of healing by being in the center. If you'd like to be in the center of our DreamCatcher, send us your name, a picture, and also where you reside on the planet.
On the planet.
And we'll put you in the hat, and Bev will choose every week one person, and we'll put you in the center. Your photo.
The center. Yep.
So, all right. So we're going to read a section from our manual. We're going to go to the preface. Now, here's our manual here with the eyes peering at it. We hope that you've got a copy. If you don't, you can go online and get a copy of the manual. Either as a member of the downloadable version, or you can order the hard copy with a DVD. And every week we like to go over a little bit of the manual.
Because we have some really wonderful gems in our manual, don't we? Not just the presentation of the whole technique of BioTouch, but some amazing little
gems. I know. I just was reading this first paragraph, the first two this morning, and I was like, wow, this is in here?
I know.
And so what we'd like to do is, we have a little quote in our manual right on the first page of the preface. It says, I dressed his wounds and God healed him, by Ambroise Pare, I think it's called.
Yes.
He was a physician, 16th century, who actually brought the technicality of medicine to the layperson to understand, so they could participate in their healing.
Exactly. Yeah, so, not separated from their bodies, but really more getting to participate in that whole journey of their own bodies.
I was reading about him this morning. Very interesting, his life and on the battlefield, and the things he brought to simplify healing for people in the medical field. So if you're interested in him, you can check out his name online. Yes. But let's read the second paragraph here.
I'm going to read the second paragraph from our manual. In the same spirit as Ambroise Pare's efforts, BioTouch presented in this manual is being shared simply and freely with all people because it is universal in application. Since the procedures in this manual affect the body's inherent natural healing abilities and do not introduce any radical measures, they do no harm.
No harm.
No harm.
That's what I like about BioTouch. We always tell people, you can't harm anybody.
Exactly.
You just do a few sets of points. You can never create dis-ease. You can never create disharmony. You can't create, there's no, what do they say, counterindications. That's what Dr. Stevenson liked about the BioTouch. She could add that to any protocol, any medical protocol, and it wouldn't harm.
Right.
Or wouldn't get in the way of medications or operations.
So, that's why we say BioTouch is a complementary modality, and a new term being used, integrative.
Integrative.
Which is really...
I like that word.
I like that word a lot.
Integrative medicine. That's
integrative medicine.
The new buzzword.
Yeah.
So BioTouch is part of that, and our goal is to give this to the public. It's just like Dr. Pare did.
Yeah.
And we do that through our manual. We do that through these little Monday mornings with Bev Paul, and we remind each other the healing is inherent in the body. That we don't have to do anything. We don't have to give you a protocol. Here's what you need to eat. I'm reminded of a lot of when I worked on vegetarians, whole food kind of people, and they were very tired, very drained, and after working on them for a while, they decided that they'd just go have a hamburger. And they felt great.
They felt great.
And the opposite, too. A meat-eating, kind of person felt great having some broccoli finally.
Yeah.
So, everybody needs something for their healing, and we don't need to dictate what that is.
No. I think when we talk about the self-awareness that BioTouch brings, it's us just beginning to listen to our own bodies. Because the body, as you say, inherently wants to heal and bring everything back into a balance. When through that application of love called BioTouch, addressing the body, after a while it opens us up to just listening and then participating in partnering up with the body and saying, okay, this is what we need to do here.
And that's the one thing we all have in common.
Yeah.
Is that body.
It
reminds me again of the Dalai Lama, who said, if you want to understand the oneness of humanity, look at bodies.
Look at the body.
No matter where you are on the planet, no matter what your political belief system, whether your social, economic status is, we have a body, and we have blood that flows. And
breath in and out.
And a bone structure.
Right. We share that in common.
And once you leave that, nobody agrees to anything.
True.
How did we get here? What are we supposed to do while we're here? And what are we going to do when we die? We fight wars over those.
Yeah, exactly. So, for us, we always say, just address the body. Everything else in due time is going to unfold. And again, if you're really participating in that, you have the unlimited opportunities to expand your awareness in terms of what your body is asking you to do.
Right. And that works for us as the practitioner too.
Oh, I'll say.
Yeah, it's sort of
it's a relationship.
Cycle. It's a relationship.
Yeah.
It's participation between equals.
Equals.
We're not teaching people to be healers.
Nope.
We're just teaching people how to be in relationship, how to just love one another.
Just love one another.
Just be in equality.
Yeah, be in that honoring moment for each other. For sure.
So every week we're going to share some points too.
Yep.
And so we're going to go down here, and the set we're going to do this week is the eyes.
The eye set. Oh.
Works for any eye problem.
Any eye problem.
That glaucomas,
cataracts,
yeah.
Just poor
eyesight,
vision.
right?
Yeah.
I remember we worked on a lot of people who had that night. They couldn't see at night really well.
Right.
And,
yeah.
And if you read the book, there's a testimonial. The book, Healing BioTouch. I'll show the picture.
Yeah.
There's a whole testimonial about a man who was blind and began to see with BioTouch.
I know. Just
amazing
incredible.
Story. I mean, it's not biblical either. It really happened.
It really happened.
So it's a very simple set. Hopefully this week it'll go through. Last week we didn't have the sound. If the sound doesn't go through, then we'll just click in and show you on myself here with Bev. So this is the eye set.
The eye set is performed on the same side of the head. It may be used to address any type of eye conditions. Hold point X is located on both sides of the head and may be found in either of the following ways. Place the first two fingers of one hand in the indentation beside the neck muscle at the base of the skull, then slide the fingers up the back of the skull, over a rise in the bone, to a very definite valley or dent which is hold point X. Another way to find X is to estimate a point about 1/3 of the way down from the top of the ear and 1 to 1.5 inches behind the back edge of the ear. Again, there is a definite valley or dent in the skull, and this is hold point X. It is also the same as point 4 of the head set. To perform this set, hold X and touch points 1 through 4 which are on the same side of the head as X. These points are in a line beginning at point 1, which is just in front of where the ear meets the face. Point 2 is halfway between point 1 and the outside corner of the eye. Point 3 is at the outside corner of the eye. To touch point 4, ask the recipient to close their eye and touch on the recipient's closed eyelid. This is a sensitive area, so work gently. Repeat the procedure on the other side of the head.
Very
Wonderful.
simple.
Very simple.
And very effective.
For any eye problems. And again, if you read in our book, let me see, there's the book, BioTouch, Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips by Deborah Schildhouse, who happens to be in Hawaii now.
Yes, she is.
We have a great the whole testimonial about the man who began to see with just doing the eye set. It's an amazing story. And the video is always nice because Shahrazad, our Egypt practitioner, is in there, and a woman, and I was trying to think of her name, but I do remember her husband. He used to come in. This man was in so much pain that he could only wear like a little wrap around his lower area. He couldn't wear any clothes. His nerves through his whole body were in such pain. The man was in so much pain he would sweat. He couldn't stand still. He had numerous diagnoses with it. And we would have to walk around the room to work on him. But over time, he would actually be able, he lived around the corner, was able to walk further, and he was so supportive. He and his wife were so supportive of BioTouch. And he always told us, don't lose those points, because without the points, you got nothing. And so he was really a stickler on us, making sure that people got the points correctly.
Oh, great. I love that, the fact that we keep the integrity of the points that were given originally.
Right.
And, it's very simple, and I think that's why people, just everyday people, laymen, can do BioTouch, because we've kept that. That whole integrity of the points. So
the points haven't changed since the day Norman Cochran gave them to the public. He got them in 1971. Again, that's all in the book, the history and how I got involved, and we can talk more about that in these little gatherings.
Absolutely.
But the points are simple, and so the eye set, again, if you want to get the manual with the DVD or just the online version, which has links to it, go to our website, justtouch.com. So we have one last thing to talk about, and that is tomorrow is the big day.
I can't believe it. I thought it was next week, and I looked at the calendar. I'm like, it's tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow. It's Giving Tuesday. Today we have Cyber Monday. We had Black Friday. Right. We've got
Giving Tuesday.
Taking, and now we're going to give. We're going to give to the nonprofits all around the world. Actually, I think it's a national and international day of giving to nonprofits.
Wow.
This is the beginning of the charitable giving season. All the little nonprofits really can use help. But, that $1 donation, that $5 donation, sometimes you don't think it can help. And being on this end of it, I'm telling you, every little $5 that a nonprofit gets reaches a lot of people.
It really does.
It reaches a lot of people. Because most nonprofits work on a very shoestring budget. They're not paying huge amounts to their staff.
Exactly.
I mean, in our situation, all of us are volunteers. So every little bit helps us get the message out to people. And for us here at BioTouch, it's about getting healing out to the masses of humanity.
Yes, and they're waiting for us to do that.
Yes, and so on Giving Tuesday, you can give to your nonprofit. And we have a very easy way, let us find it here, for you to give. There's a couple of ways to do that. One is goodworld.me. If you put this into your URL into your browser, gdw.io/3F5232, that will take you to a site with goodworld.me, and they will donate $10 to us.
Wow.
And you don't have to do anything. So that's and we've already got quite a few people who've done that. So we're asking you to help participate. We'll also have a link on this show that you could just click on it to register with this group. Because if you register with them, then it's very easy to donate to any nonprofit group that's with them.
From then on, yeah, just such, and I was thinking when you were talking about $1 or $5, it doesn't really matter the amount.
Right.
I think giving is not just about receiving, it's about healing. Because when we just give selflessly, whatever that is, we can't help but have it reciprocated.
Right.
And it's just, you get to participate in something outside of yourself. And there's just so many amazing organizations in the world who really have a message and like BioTouch, to get this incredible technique into everybody's life. And we're doing it just because of that, because because humanity's waiting for it, and it belongs to it already. So. And
interesting, the woman that actually started goodworld.me, the reason she started it was she really believed giving is healing, and she wanted to make it easy for people. So actually what she's created is a way that people can go onto Twitter or Facebook, and under the comments, all they have to do is write #donate. That's all to begin with.
Wow.
If you do a $sign with an amount like 1 or a 5 or a 25, it will take you to one little pop-up that will ask you to just put in your information about your credit card, and boom, it's done.
Oh, that's
And then
easy.
after that, if you've already registered, just donate, #donate, it'll automatically donate without having to do anything else.
Goodness.
And that goes not just to our organization, but I think there's tens of thousands of other organizations around the world that #donate works just in a comment.
Oh, yeah.
It's revolutionizing giving.
It's amazing.
And we're really glad to be part of it. So goodworld.me, click on the link on our Facebook page here, and the emails that go out to help register. That gives us $10.
Wow, and that's tomorrow.
And tomorrow, it's just, if you donate, goodworld.me will actually match any contribution up to $10 so that they can get more and more people to do. So, if you just, even with a hashtag donate, $1, $5, if we get a couple hundred people at that, we can meet our goal, which is to really put BioTouch out there more. We want to really move into to presentation, and that does cost us a little bit of dollars. And so we're going to use all the money we make from Giving Tuesday to actually get BioTouch.
Continue to present
more through the social media avenues.
Yep.
And maybe some advertising in the massage therapy magazines around the country. So again, hashtag donate under the comment section. And that would really be supportive of us.
Yeah.
So we thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes.
So, once again, another day.
Wow.
A few technical difficulties. Hopefully you didn't notice it.
Hopefully.
But we did, and I'm glad we caught it before it was too late. But again, we thank you for letting us into your home, onto your phone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, onto your tablet.
Yeah, just sharing. Just sharing with you is
So,
wonderful.
thank you, Bev.
Thank you, Paul.
And thank you, everyone. Again, we'll see you next week.
Next week, and have a lovely week.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want